How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Welcome on in to the Gingy Beardy Guy broadcast. Thank you all for tuning in, whoever's here. If you're just lurking, that's totally fine. Hopefully I'm coming through. I did some adjustments to my microphone. I didn't like how it was... There was like a very high-pitched, like, whistling that was going on, and I had to purge that. So I hope this is much better. Hopefully the music hasn't overpowered me. In fact, I should probably be looking to see where the level's at. I think I might have to turn this one down. Let's bring it down a little bit there. Okay, well, we're doing day 2 of LD58. Doing this mid-afternoon just to see if maybe we can snag some different communities. You know, there's a international community with Ludum Dare, and I would like to see if we can maybe grab some people from other regions, among other things. But I think there would be more people awake at this time than not, so that's why we're doing it mid-afternoon. Just trying it out. Typically, I go super late in the night, so... Sorry. You guys have a game for me to play, feel free to type it up in the chat. Just !submit with your LD Jam link. I do see the Keyboard Cowboys are streaming, so you guys are probably all busy with that. That's totally fine. I'll just wait. No, we'll actually play some games. Thank you so much for being here. I guess until people actually start coming in and adding to the queue, we'll just kind of play whatever, which is always a fun time. Good to see some different games listed here. Virus Singularity Mega Drive. Wait, is this from the game or is this a picture? I guess we'll find out. You're a floppy disk who desires viruses. Gather all the viruses and corrupt the world. The game is made for Sega Mega Drive Genesis. Is that so? You could use an emulator or real hardware to play it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Is that the only way to play it, is I have to throw it into an emulator? Huh. I mean, they're getting some attention. I'm surprised. I guess I could give it a shot. I do have emulators. There's a bit of a setup for that, though. Well, that's interesting. They are organizing a retro game jam. Sponsored by the Finnish Game Developers Association? Okay. You fancy. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna have to look at this a little deeper. Zamul is the username. So I have the ROM here. I should probably fire up whatever I'm gonna use. I wasn't fully prepared for this, so bear with me here. How are you guys doing, by the way? Fill me in on your situation. Are you having a good Saturday? Okay. Sorry, just a moment. I'm almost there. I know you'd probably love to see what's going on there. Okay, we're going to load content. Hold on. It arranges it so funny. Okay, that's the folder. Excuse me. Make sure my controller's connected too. It's made for Mega Drive Genesis. Okay. Oh, we got it. Wait, am I already playing? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Holy shit, that's loud. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. This is a disaster. I'm gonna turn the emulator down a little bit. Oh, 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 oh. Where's my health? Is it the CPU? Is that my damage? My health? How do I die? Is there even a way to die? Right, things happen when I do this, so I'm just gonna keep whacking things. Although I'm not sure. Every button seems to do... So, I could press any of the 4 face buttons, and it's the same attack. What matters is the direction I'm pointing when I do it. Wait, why am I blinking? Something's pulling me? Am I corrupted? You know, I kind of want it so that the... Like, instead of just where I'm facing, I could press the face buttons to, like, strike in a specific direction. If you're gonna give me all of the buttons the same function, at least, you know, give me that. Oh, jeez. I'm losing control of my character now. Can you just kill me, please? This is actually miserable. I don't think there is a death. Yeah, that's right. Nobody could touch me. Maybe I should have put a seizure warning up for this. Oh, my chat is hidden. Just hold on. Gotta see if there's anyone there talking. So, doesn't seem like there's anything else going on with this game. I'm not really sure if I have to do anything else but fight off these quote-unquote viruses. Seems the longer I survive, which I think I'm using that term quite loosely here, it doesn't seem like there's a way to kill me. The longer I last, the more things start to happen. Wonder if I could just, like... I don't want to test it now. Like, if I stand still, would I die? Is kind of the question I have. And I don't want to, like... I don't want to end the run. I mean, it's an emulator. I could speed it up a bit. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. It's so hard to tell. So in the middle there, you see it says corruption. It seems that... Oh my god. I think an X is taken away when I'm hit. Hold on. Yeah, an X goes away when I'm hit. So would I get it back? I do get it back when I kill them. See now. The X appears when that pitch plays. And... God damn it. I think the shape of the character is so weird. Like, why am I physically a floppy disk in a virtual world, for one? Two, you have these round enemies. And I have a lot of corners in my shape, and it's just really difficult to sort of sneak your way through crowds. Let's see if we can get more than... God damn it. The game also has a mind of its own. The more corrupt you get, the more messed up your control gets. Like, it's forcing me to look a certain way. If I let go, yeah, it's... God damn it. And then when you're attacking, it's like... Yeah, the swing, you can see where the arrow's going. That's the direction I'm actually pointing. But the attack seems to think it should do otherwise. I think it's opposite of the direction I'm going in. I mean, that seems to be the case. This is not good. Come on. I think I just went up a level. Excellent. Yes, walk it to my rainbow. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. You are prone to seizures. You should look away. Jesus. I had it so good. I had it so good. Oh my god, my eyes are burning right now. Oh, now it's... Okay, no. Oh, now we go really slow. That's cool. Dude, I bet you, like, the bots that are in my chat are having seizures right now. Oh, it says you win. So this is the death screen, or the end screen. Okay, 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 okay. Holy shit. Oh my god. My eyes. Woo! That was, it was overwhelming. Inkaju. Thanks for jumping in, first time chatter. That sucked? In what sense? Because, I mean, the gameplay didn't have much going for it. Those visuals were intense. I love this. Very clever use of MD hardware to simulate kinds of glitches that would be a bit hard to mimic on a modern platform. You might want to put an epilepsy warning on the game's description, since it has some flashing, yeah. I have a bit of a headache as well. I don't know if it was healthy to look at all of that. Holy shit. That would probably do worse than that Pokemon episode that caused, like, a countrywide issue with inducing seizures in kids. Well, welcome. Inkaju, do you have a Ludum Dare project from 58 that you want to share? I'm kind of just picking through the pile. If you have a game, you can type submit with your link and I can check it out. But just at the straight of the line. Right at the front. Over here. Leave that for later. So that was Virus Singularity. They have not put a warning up. That's funny. Comment from 3 days ago. Probably should have. How do you not put a warning up for that? Oh, it's intense. I mean, they're not here, so I don't really have like much to give for feedback. It is what it is. I would say making it for an emulation program, well, for Sega hardware is really cool. However, it's quite limiting. So, I mean, if your point was just to put out something niche, you did it. But not everybody is gonna get an emulator to play. So, I don't know, it kind of shoots you in the foot, right? They have a few ratings, but I mean, we're still early in the period, so they could get a bunch more, but I don't know, man. So for anybody lurking around, if you guys have a Ludum Dare project from the event that just happened this past weekend, feel free to share it in the chat. Love to play. Otherwise, we're just going to keep scraping through. These are the games that have the most ratings. I'm just curious as to what is sort of reaching the top right now. This game I was suspicious about. I actually peeked at this one on my own time. I haven't played it yet. But I don't understand 178 ratings thing. I can't understand half the time when a project gets that kind of attention. Let's see. What was suspicious about it again? It shows like so many different things. Help Goblin Lord, a perfectionist gamer, to collect one achievement in each of the 3 different minigames. Okay. Well, maybe I was wrong. I was peeking at it on the phone, so I didn't realize there could have been a web build. Are you familiar with the sense of bitterness when you are not able to get all the achievements? Do you know this sickening feeling in the back of your mind when you know there is this one achievement keeping you from 100%ing a game? Have you ever felt frustrated when you didn't full clear your favorite game? Well, Goblin Lord certainly can relate to all of this, as he is determined to collect all the achievements. What is this about? Help Goblin Lord, a perfectionist gamer, to collect one achievement in each of the 3 different minigames. Pause to move, space to skip. This is our first game. We are an all-girls team. It was created with pure joy. No AI was used in the process. Everything was created by a talented team. Awesome. You're a Basu, coordinator, screenwriter, screenwriter, art design, sound, UI, coder, art. Much respected guide. Okay. Should turn my music off. Oh, another day, another achievement. Do I? Ah, there are just a few last achievements left to get. Let's see what's left there. Oh la la. Music stopped. Oh, I see. Something about that parallax. Like, I don't feel like the layers are scrolling correctly with each other. I'm not really getting that sense of vastness. Because I'll have little tiny trees in front of me here, and then you have these giant, like, weird viney things in the back, and I'm not really sure if it's terrain or if it's just backdrop. Nope. Is there a double jump? There is. Ugh. Come on. Bro. Is there a run? No. There's no run. How is that not right? Can I do anything with this? Anything at all? No? I guess this is the way. Why would I want to do that? Why did I want to do that? Is there a point of going up there? Over this way. Boom. So it is achievement. That's intentional. It wasn't a typo. Why so tiny? It seems to me that you had 3 different artists that wanted to show off 3 different styles, and so you had 3 different games put into one. Because this is like massively different compared to the last. And that's what I think is happening here. I think that's how this works. Beauty in an armored bra. Oh, noble warrior, please help me. Who are you? Girl in heavy armor. My name is Sylvia. Heard footsteps. I'm a brave warrior from the kingdom of might and magic. A monster poisoned me. Please make a potion. What should I mix? Take the mercury. Wait, what? I feel so awkward. It's not gold, really. Yeah, the voices are going away. I can't. It's hair. Only black, curly and short. Not like that on your head. What? Oh. She'd love to try another combination. Can you tell me what you were looking for again? So how do I... Oh. Okay. There's a dash? Oh. I guess that's slow-mo? Ow. Space to dash. That's really weird. Bro, what? This is the trickiest one so far. Oh my god. Do I care about seeing the end to this game? No. I don't know. If I can't get through this, I'm not gonna be butthurt. I am trying to understand the game's relation to the theme, though. The only one that the only minigame in this game that actually is of like a collector sort of experience is the first one, where I'm actually collecting things. I suppose putting things in a vial is technically right. But that's like a stretch. Let's be honest. This, though, this is not collector. This is something completely different. I had to last for 10 more seconds. I almost did it. Almost did it. These boomerangs are the worst. I'm glad they don't kill me, though. God damn it. Oh yeah, I got power-ups. Maybe I should use it. mesh right into that one. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, it's fine like, for what it is. I think my point still stands. The first minigame was the one closest to it, so I guess it counts. Great idea, captivates from the first minute. Very cool music, I really liked it. Okay, cool. Funny concept, love the blend of art styles. I found the UI very difficult to read in minigame 1. Wasn't able to beat minigame 3, unfortunately. Oh, wow, it's just like my experience. Oh, 4 days ago there was no timer on that level. See what the jammers are saying. Holy shit. Where are you getting this kind of attention? I don't understand. 178 ratings received. 178 ratings given. So you're getting a rating for a rating, basically. Wait, you have people waiting? Why? I don't understand. Who are you? This is our first jam game. What are you... What kind of black magic you pulling here? I want to follow. I want to look at what else the creator has. Will there not be a way to go to their profile? Oh, here they are. Registered 8 days ago. Okay, buddy. I definitely have questions. There's a lot of... something stinks, this one. I'm not trying to put on a tinfoil hat, but let's be honest. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. Anybody in the queue? Nope. Nope. Have a look. How are the keyboard cowboys going? Doing? Can't talk today. Well, they have 22 viewers, so good for them. We'll just kind of pick through whatever we want. Just keep it going. So that currently is the most rated. News received. Wait. This is your title screen? But this is your gameplay? Let's see what's up. Is there a way to full screen? Okay, much better. I don't want to have to do this. You guys really should just always have a full screen option on your stuff. Let's do... I want this. Really, we can't make it any bigger than that? Okay. This music feels very copyright. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. You know that witch brewing game that we played yesterday? Copyright claim on the music. I mean, it didn't do anything because it's still allowed to be played, but it gets identified and claimed. That's a pretty tame example, but I have played jam projects in the past that have just had, you know, no fucks given. I'm gonna just play a fun track. Turns out it's copywritten, and then the video gets flagged. Do your due diligence. Make sure you have an appropriate license for whatever song you're sharing. Even if you paid for it, I mean, you gotta warn people, right? Credit where it's due. Or just go with something that's like CCO, where it doesn't matter. Use the mouse. Okay, we're going to the gym. Gonna meet the quota. We're bulking up. Oh, I just ate a person. Is there any hazard? I kind of thought the people were hazards. Wow, so fun. Oh, there's a whole person there. I'm gonna eat you. Come back. And of course, the points total to the exact number of items you have to collect. Oh. Is there even a way to die? You gonna hurt me? No? Oh, whole cow. Amazing. There's no eating the kitty. Can I do anything with the kitty? No? Uh-huh. I mean, one thing I'll say is kudos to the dev or devs. I don't know how many people actually worked on this project. We'll look that up after. But there's certainly a character to all of this. You know, they got the they're doing very little with a lot of they're doing a lot with very little, excuse me. You know, the art style is incredibly simple but still very charming. And I think a lot of it has to do with this character you have here. And I mean, the objective's clear, just bulk up, right? Just eat, eat, eat. I wouldn't say it's the most satisfying or fulfilling form of gameplay, but I do want to see more of the animation. At least that's what's pulling me along, is seeing more of the style. Those cutscenes, you know, I like the cutscenes. I'm a bit of a fan of McPixel. Not sure if you guys are aware of that. I'm sure you are if you're watching something like this. This has that same kind of feel where it's just goofy nonsense and ridiculous shit. There she is. I would have been disappointed if that character didn't come out in the game. Wait, we cut to the kiss really quickly. That's it? Now there's Easter eggs. What do we have? I guess we go here. Oh. Wait, what? You're gonna make me watch it? No, but I don't know how to... Let me just sort of like get my thoughts together here. Like, there's a idiocracy to it that I think people will find very attractive. Also, you know, the music kind of pulls it all together. You know, despite my criticism from earlier, it does work. And the use of the cutscenes where it is a stilled image, but they're just like slowly scrolling or slowly sliding it across the frame. Like, just those small additions can do so much. So I give top points to this game for presentation. I think it really works for what it's trying to be. What can I do with the cat? Oh. Was I supposed to do that with all the other cats? Why do you call it an Easter egg? Let's see what happens when we get all the cats. There he is. Bing bong. Am I really about to play this twice? Oh, fuck you, man. Why give me a skip button? For the very reaction they're looking for, yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Do you think it would let me keep the cat if I went back to the home screen? It does. Let's go here then. Yeah, I mean, like, you don't even have to change the track. You just let it loop. The animations play out. I say animation, it's all very simple graphics work, but I mean, it's effective. I don't know what to say. All right, where's my kitty? I don't remember. We did see the cat, but I don't remember exactly where. Oh, pardon me. Ah, there he is. Wait, was I not here already? Is there more than one cat? Like, even down to the character's movement, and like it is kind of working with the tempo of the song, which I like. I appreciate it so much. Okay. It's not here. Why does... Maybe I should play through the beach a little bit. So we get to the car, but then he just drives away, and then we skip to the rocket. So, was there just no car level? Is that what happened? I am confused. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh my god, I had to jump this whole time. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're gonna close that. We're gonna refresh that. So that was bulk up. I could see why it's getting the attention. Kind of. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to refill my coffee. Kind of wish that they took the gameplay a little deeper. But for what's here, it's pretty impressive for one person. What else you got? First one. Okay. There's some stiff competition coming in, apparently. Actually, we won't turn that on. Turn on that music. Quit Stalin? Excuse me? We're not playing enough Campo stuff, so I'll play a Campo after this one. Unreal Engine 5, huh? Inspirations, my previous game, Heal Hitler, The Sopranos, and Master Carl Jung. Please excuse the voice placeholder. Me and my girlfriend simply did not have time to record. We opted for AI-generated voices for that reason, opted out of audio rating. Okay, well, I'm glad you did that. So, before I even get into this, and we're gonna play it if it's not like oh, it's on itch. I mean, it's a Unreal project, so I will have to download. I think I was gonna say if it's like a Drive link or something, I'm gonna have a lot of more questions. I did download one last stream from a Dropbox, and personally, I don't think people should be doing that. I feel a little uneasy about it. My computer's not acting suspicious. It's just I was a little too careless with just clicking on that for the sake of doing it for the show. And really, I think it's important to at least be safe with this stuff and not nearly as careless as I was there. It's so easy to just kind of pose yourself as something. Anyways. I think I'm going to step away to fill my cup. Then we'll get back to the action. If there's anyone lurking around and you want me to play your project, feel free to type it in the chat. You can use !submit with your link. Otherwise, I guess I'll just keep kind of picking through the pile. We're gonna give this quit stalling game a try. But yeah, I'm gonna be back. Excuse me. Okay, what is up? Holy shit, I had to rush back to the computer. I didn't expect a raid to come in. Let me bring my camera back. All right, what is up, everybody? Polsowski raided. What's up, guys? Hey, what is it? Kind of just playing whatever. I haven't had a lot of... Oh no, message deleted. Whoops. Piece of cake. At least we got some of the message there. I'm sorry. Oh, the bot is a little aggressive. If anybody's got a project they want to submit, you can put it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to jump into quit stalling. What are you guys feeling? I guess until we get anything, we'll just do this. Oh no, went to my primary screen. You don't need network access. No, thank you. All right.
So, we continue. Last time was inconclusive. The Politburo thinks I am mad for speaking to you. They say the grain problem requires steel, not words. Convince me this is not a waste of my time.
I don't think my computer likes it very much. My camera's a little choppy. Hello.
The grain problem is about control, a struggle against those who will not yield. Does this dynamic feel familiar to you from your childhood?
My father, he would drink, and then he would demand. If he did not get, he would take. With his fists. The house was a battlefield over a loaf of bread. You are saying the kulak is my
Cheap
father?
pollution is in the queue. Let's jump over to that. My computer's not agreeing with this one very well. Alt F4. I appreciate people using Unreal Engine, but you really got to optimize it, man. Cheap pollution, I need your link. Cut to pieces. Butler works for his masters, Senior Cole Hector, who asks him to visit an auction where they sell the most prestigious paintings. But when Butler misses the auction, he has to come up with a creative solution to prevent getting fired. Use an old newspaper to mimic the real paintings, search for similar objects or shapes, cut them out and place them correctly on the canvas. Will you master, with his terrible eyesight, be fooled by your creation, or will you have to find a new job? So many questions. Allow us to discover together. Left mouse button, hold to cut out or drag cutouts. Right mouse button to remove. You need to scroll. Alrighty. Hold on, my dog's barking. Okay, I think it's past. Somebody walking by the house. Butler, where are you? Sir, I'm literally standing right in front of you.
Yeah.
All right, I see now. My eyes aren't like they used to be.
Sir.
How can I help you, sir? Tomorrow's auction will feature some of the most prestigious paintings. I want you to buy them for me. The 5 paintings you need to buy are in the catalog right here. And remember, no price is too high.
Yes.
Of course, sir. I will be there tomorrow morning.
What is that?
Thank you so much for the follow.
Uh-huh.
Okay, don't panic. Nothing that a bit of arts and crafts can't fix. Let me first inspect one of the paintings in the catalog.
Well.
I see some notable objects that I will need to copy. Let me press the right arrow key or D or the arrow in the corner to check out the newspaper. This newspaper is filled with pictures. Maybe I can find similar looking objects.
Well.
When I do, I should cut it out by holding the left mouse button and making a circle. I should try my best to cut it nicely or else. You can always undo the cut? Okay. Guys, make sure when you're typing submit that you're also adding the link to it, and then that all keeps it together. Be much easier to keep track of that way. I don't have to undo the cut. Can I... What do I do with it now? Let me go to the canvas by pressing the right arrow key or D.
Right.
Okay.
Well.
So we're placing the cutouts exactly how they appear. Apple, grape, milk. Can I shrink the size? No? Should I have cut this one out? Because it's smaller? Might have to rotate them?
Hmm.
Hold the cutout and press Q and R. Okay. Do I have to, though? I don't think so. That's like over here. Oh, the fingers are cut out. That's funny. And then grapes. Doing a terrible job of cutting this out.
Right.
Done.
Uh,
Sir, here is one of the paintings I got for you from the auction.
yeah.
Ah, yes. Let me see. Let me see. Ah.
Ah.
Ah, yes. Food. How fascinating. Don't you think so? Makes me hungry just looking at it. Happy to help, sir. Let me get the other paintings for you.
Well.
Cool.
Hmm.
All right, so now we are free to do as we please. So what do I need? Mushroom. Assuming Little Red Riding Hood. What else is missing? Mountain Range. Okay. There's Riding Hood. He's so tiny, though. Okay. I think that's pretty good. That'll work. This is the only mushroom I found, so I'm gonna get that as well. Sorry, Mario. Mushrooms like right here. Maybe I should earn it a little bit. Is it yeah. And it's sort of like there. So now I just need the mountain range. Does it need to be mountain specifically? Could it be any kind of backdrop? Maybe the castle? Let's have a look. So far, this is the closest landscape that I can find. Let's try this. Let's have a look. Hopefully I'm on the right track. How much of it do I need to cut, though? Kind of like this. Like that. Say done. Sir, here's one of the paintings that I got for you from the auction. Ah, yes. Let me see. This moment where you're showing the painting, it's wonderful. The music, the art style, there's not much animation to it, but love the style. This some kind of prank? Is this some kind of prank? No, I don't like jokes, Butler. Oh, right. My apologies, sir. Get this trash out of my sight and bring me my real paintings. So this was incorrect?
Right. Hmm.
Pressing the round mouse button can take it out. Okay. So this is hinting that I can turn... Whoops. I can rotate it. I mean, if it's not that, what else could it be? Be the ship? How does that work? Let's see. Am I just trying to make something look like the mountains? I could probably use more than one cutout, hey? Like if I did the boat. Could also try another painting, yeah, but does it save my progress? I don't know if I'm thinking about this the right way, but it has a bit of a mountainous look to it. I'd have to remove the cutouts. Well, I don't want to lose my progress. Oh. Duh. Forget you saw the last, like, 5 minutes there. Probably don't need this then. Okay. Let's make sure. Yeah, pretty much there. See how that works.
Oh, yeah.
How do you like it, sir? No? Am I just not placing it correctly? Maybe it has to be more like that? Might I be missing anything else? Too much of the ice cream. Oh, I have to... Oh. Try that again. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Something like that, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
The one and only Hood. A lovely painting for a lovely tale. I love the part where she rips the wolf's stomach open. Oh, hope I didn't spoil it for you. Definitely not, sir. Now let me spoil you with another painting. Man, he's so enthralled by this old man. Go for the mermaid. So as you go, you continue to see the cutouts. That's cool. Is there going to be a mermaid-style person? She kind of has the posture here. I feel like I'd have to combine it with this. We need that fin, right? Take that out. Let me just double check. I mean, it kind of works. Let's see if there's other... There we go. This is the pose I'm looking for. Gotta say, it's mighty convenient that all of these news stories are happening at this time. Like, what are the odds that you'd be able to find... Oh, shit. I overcut it. Oh, well. He's only gonna get one arm. Something like that. Let's see. Kind of like there. Cool. Well, we know where a boat is. Even though it doesn't have sails. Feels good.
Yeah. Ah.
Lovely mermaid. Finally in my possession. If only mermaids were a real thing, I would buy one in an instance. Ha! Only kidding, of course, unless... Yes, if only, sir. Let me get the next painting. We got 2 more to go. Really excited to see how you guys close this out. Alright. Cowboys. This could be one of our guys, but let's see. Oh, this for sure. Just gonna try and rush it as much as possible. I'm not graded for the quality of the cut, it seems. It's really more about the subject. Okay, that works. Might be too much here, but we'll... I guess I don't really have a way of fixing that either. We'll just do that. I was thinking of using the meatball for a tumbleweed, but I think this hairball actually feels more weedy. This might be our guy. Actually, no, hold on. Get that away. I just thought of it. This would probably be our cowboy. All right, cool. Yeah, that's kind of where it should be, I think. What? I didn't know there was a strike system. Well, that's lame. It's actually quite disappointing. I was hoping I was going to get to the end. All right. Well, that's a fun little game you got here. We're not going to play anymore. So that was Cut to Pieces by Sheepolution. Is this a solo? Oh no, there was 3 of you. Excellent work. Congratulations on the submission. I think this is a great interpretation of the theme. The art style's wonderful. There's a great charm all the way through. The humor is excellent. I appreciated a lot of it. Well, thank you for sharing. I like the mechanic of cutting out the pictures and kind of leaving it to the player to sort of figure out whether or not it's the right image to use. I didn't try to like mess with it too much, but whatever system you're using to sort of determine that seems to work well for what it is. And yeah, I don't know. I got nothing to say. I think you guys are gonna do really well. We'll share the link in the chat so everybody can get a chance to play it. I'm broadcasting on Kick and YouTube, so that's going to go out to any of those channels if there's people lurking. All right, we're going to move on to Ukich. Ukik, how do you say? Did you share your link? Here's you have. Are you still with us? Maybe I should have verified they were here because I already pushed it through, so. Ukich, are you with us? No, I'm going to move on to Kits. The art style looks really cool. Alright, well, I'm not getting any response, so Ukich, if you find your way back, feel free to submit again and I will play it. Kits, are you with me? I do need your link. Oh, Pukich is here. Perfect, okay. Excellent. We were about to move on to the next, but, alright. Kits, you got a little more time. So sorry for that, but we will jump into fair trade here. So fair trade, not about equality. It is when both sides are satisfied. Gather various pieces of art for your collection by trading with other collectors. Present your collection to them in a right way to get the most value out of it. Make your collection bigger and bigger to be able to buy the rare ancient items when they appear in stock. Gather all 3 rare items to finish your collection and win the game. Okay. Mouse control. Love it. That logo was super cool. Ooh. A little hard to see these gray sliders on top of the blue. Interface is interesting, though. Your artist was cooking. So you are interested in collecting banned items? Since all art was forbidden, more and more people join our market. I'm searching for the rarest items of the culture. What do you have to offer? Most popular items among collectors are paintings, sculptures, and as always, weapons. On our planet, it is illegal to possess such pieces of art. To ensure our security, we don't use money in this business. Traders accept only equal exchange for collectibles. First you give something to me, and then I give something of similar value to you. I do have some valuable items that might interest you. Select all the items you want to give away. So I'm offering a trade? And these are the cards they have. So let's do... Total value of items I sell will depend on how good they look with each other. I can get some bonus value added to the base. Okay. +2 if it is an only item. Okay. Do this. Can I arrange it? No. Okay, so now I have a total of 7 value that I can use to buy the next set. Gives you a copy of this item. +1 for each weapon. +2 for each other copy of this item. Okay. Oh, the value's here. Okay, I was looking at the number on top. That kind of changes things. So, do I want Liberty? Guess I should. Sorry, I'm reading in my head because it's just a lot. I was informed that one such relic would appear within the next 5 days. Cool. Weapon. I kind of committed to that. So we'll do this as well. Exit. Who's your next stop? +1 per painting. Well, I don't have sculptures, so take the painting. Welcome, your fellow collector. Do you know that we have a special offer for you today? Check the bottom right corner. It is your chance to gain more value from the same items. Check for similar offers in every shop you visit. Our priorities change every day. But how can I afford? I spent all my points. I'll take it. Give me that. Cool. If selling less than 3 items? No, I think I'm going to be selling a couple more than that. My art gallery is the best in the world. Is it now? You sure about that? Big money there. Take it. Okay. The liberties are cool. I kind of want to do something else. I haven't used sculptures yet. 2 copies of this merge into David part. Okay. Probably hold on to that for a little bit. 10 for this one. It's not even worth anything. Spends all value, makes its sell price that number. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Maybe I'll hold on to that. Doesn't really give me anything else, but this is a good one. Now I got some money to spend. +2 if it is an only item. Yes, I bought it back. Selling less than 3. Wait, what? Not even gonna try to pronounce that. Take that. Wow. I have so much now. Oh, we're approaching the rare item? Hello. Oh. Who's talking? This guy? Hello, my friend. Are you searching for something special? Today is your only chance to get this rare item. I will not leave this place until I get what I want. Then you'll then you'll need me to leave. I can't read today. It's just one of those days, guys. Now show me the goods. Wonderful. I mean, I'm saying right now, the presentation's great. You guys have wonderful artwork. It always makes me want to go and see more. All the characters seem very interesting. Third item in the shop is free. That seems very useful. Some cheaper. It's 15, so can I reach it? If I do this. So we're losing 10. But if I sell all of this instead... I feel like I want to buy the vinyl, but do I want to buy the vinyl? I'm losing 10 whole points this way. At least this way I get to keep some of the guns. You can sell 2 or more? Yeah, I know. I've been selling groups of them. Damn. Oh no, I can't remember. Do I still have sculptures? No, I think I have more weapons than anything. Hmm. I'm not crazy about any of these cards he's offering. You get extra value on the weapons, though, but... Do I sell these 3? I should. What? Oh, he's just chatting. Take that. So if I take 7... I could sell the Tommy gun. And then that'll give me 8 back. No. How did I assign the value to the Tommy before? I had to buy it with all of my value. I think I'm going to hold on to that. I don't want to spend it. Go for David. Is there any bonus to I guess cool frogs are just cool frogs. Why not? Oof. Glad I went the paintings route. So I'm supposed to get +1 for each statue. But I have 3 of the statues in my collection, so... Oh, does it? I see. It's when I offer it up. Alright, we're going to sell that. Big money. Big money. Third item in shop is free, so that would be this thing. I don't want that. Why not? I'll buy it back. I don't know if I'd want to make the Tommy free. Like, how does that work? If I redeemed this, would the Tommy gun still get the value of all of my value? I just don't spend it? Is that what happens? Alright, so where is the end? Not third place, third item you buy. Oh, I see. Doubles the value of all items. Sure. Ah, I see now. It just automatically applies. I don't like that. Sphinx is rude. And of course, there's no modifier to really benefit me. Which is great. I have to sell something. I think I might have just screwed myself a little bit. I was hoping to plan like a big strat and kind of ruined it. Is this what I want to do for a lousy 10 points? Could just sell... Yeah, let's sell that. Just to get through. Finally a rare item, yeah. Nope, definitely not getting that. Woo, baby. Collection was not finished. I was wondering if you guys had an end to this. Woe is me. But great little game. I don't really have any notes to share. Other than maybe letting me see what's in my collection before I choose which modifier I'm going to select. I think having it on that screen would be very useful. And maybe that's giving too much of it away, but you know, That was about the only thing that stood out to me. The artwork is great. You know, big points for your artist or whoever you had working on it. Yeah, I said it like that. What you gonna do about it? You guys had a big team from the looks of it, actually. Hold on. Sorry, I was looking for like a proper credits, but that's fine. The game is fair trade. Everybody should check it out. Let's see how you doing in the standings. Oh, you got plenty of ratings. You guys are doing just fine. Pass that link out there. Everybody give it a shot. Rate it for yourselves. Take it all in. Maybe you can actually win. Oh, yes. Thank you for sharing. All right, Kits. It's your turn. I need you to respond, though. And of course, anyone else who's around, if you guys are just lurking, if you have a project or anything that you want me to play, you can add it to the queue by typing !submit. Clear out some of these tabs here. Alright, Snaposaurus. You also had a pretty big team, hey? Okay. Ever wonder what happened when a child's bedtime story comes to life? In Snaposaurus, you step into the dreams of a young adventurer, armed with nothing but a camera and boundless curiosity. You'll explore a whimsical prehistoric world where your mission is to capture snapshots of every dinosaur you encounter and collect them. Okay. 2D platforming adventure. Group of 9, composed by developers, designers, composer, some experience with Game Jam, others. Okay. Was to move, E to interact, space to jump. Cool. I'm already pretty stoked. I like... The art style looks pretty cool, so... Uh-oh. Well, let's do something about this. Hold on, I'm gonna put my music back on if it's not gonna play in the background. Don't expect too much. No, you're just being modest. This element. Where are you? Here? This is silly. Okay, we're getting closer. Wait, why was that working before? Let me... Oh. Because this is over that. I think this you could just get rid of. There's a checkbox in the settings. I think it's like add full screen button or something. I would just remove that because you seem to have it already. Anyways, Snaposaurus. Very cute menu screen. Wait, what? With the decline? Huh. You know, if he didn't do this, I wouldn't have known that I had to climb here. I would have assumed it was like a platformer that I had to jump on the branch, but that's fine. Oh, I hear a roar. Be in the clouds? Big dinosaurs. Oh, no. Okay, I can't stand on clouds. Oh, interesting. Z. Wait, what? Oh. That is WASD, but it's not showing WASD. And I don't have a keyboard for that. Yeah, I think I got it. Actually, you're not penalizing me for pressing the wrong button, so I can kind of just tap each of the 4 keys and we'll go through. We got that. Is there like an album or anything I can look at? Jump, pause to escape, escape to pause. I see. Wait, more down here? The photo album's coming? I would definitely love to see my pictures. Is there a way to climb over here? Ton of fixes, yeah. I mean, that's typical. Nobody's expecting damn games to be perfect. Jump where? Up here? Huh. You know, the perspective's a little funny with the way you're doing the art. It's kind of hard to decipher what is a platform and what's not. Because you seem to be very selective on what is and what isn't. Like, I couldn't jump on clouds further down, but I can jump on these. Ooh, he looks mean. And for the record, I'm taking 4 fingers and I'm smashing on 4 keys. I'm not even, like, trying to do a combination of the two, of what you're showing on screen. I can just spam it and it'll go through. I think, with that, there's not much of a challenge. You know, despite it being the different style keyboard. What did you call it? Azerty? Oh, is this a thing to take pictures of? It is. There's a perfect score for the best pick. How does that work? Okay. Azerty's the French style. Uh-oh. Is there any dinosaurs I'm missing? I guess I haven't won yet, so I'd assume there's still one floating around here. I didn't go down this way. Oh, it just brings me here. Didn't actually mean to initiate that. I was just spamming the E button. There's no ending either. Is there any way to tell me that I've taken all the pictures? I mean, you could tell me if there's something I missed. I could try and find it, but I feel like I've gone everywhere. Got them all? Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys looking for feedback? Because I have some comments if you guys are open to the feedback. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, as far as your art style is concerned, I think you guys have a great little style going for it. It's quite clear in terms of just like texture resolution, like with the backdrop to the sprites of the characters on the foreground. It's very inconsistent. You just kind of blow the image up and then it's all like fuzzy and pixelated. It'd be nice if things were a little more cohesive in the sense that it's all kind of feeling like the same level of quality. I did comment a little earlier about how selective you guys are with, you know, platforms. I think there should be a very clear visual for what is and what isn't. I mean, most objects in the foreground, I would assume I can interact with to some regard. You know, that's like one thing you could think of, like this bush I can walk behind, but it does seem like it's a ramp or something. I think that reads a little better than just like, you know, whether or not a branch will actually hold my weight. And I did comment on the clouds, like, you know, that's what I mean by the lack of consistency. Like, some clouds I can go through, some clouds I cannot. The climbing stuff, like, why am I climbing this tree and not this tree? I think you guys should have, like, the vine reach to the ground, so at least I understand that's something I can climb. And then you just use that visual language throughout to kind of... Oh, am I sliding down? Interesting. Like, I think that's important for platforming as a whole, is that if you do one, you kind of need a very concise visual language that the player can see, so that they can read the situation and understand exactly how they're approaching it. I like the idea of taking the pictures of the creatures. It's a shame there is no photo album, but of course I understand how that didn't find its way in. You know, there's only so much time to go around. You had to get rid of some platforms because of the bugs. Well, you know, that happens. Yeah, I don't know. Those are really like the two big things that stand out to me. I don't really have much else to really say about it. I think it's a fine contender. You know, you guys have the art to sort of carry you. The gameplay could have been a little more challenging. Like, you're giving me a button combination of keys to input to take the right picture, but as far as I could tell, I could just spam all 4 buttons, and it didn't matter. It didn't penalize me for pressing the wrong button. I just could spam all 4 and get through it as quickly as possible. So, I think to gamify it a little more, maybe you should have a mechanic like that in place. Of course, if that's not your intention, that's totally fine. But again, we need to talk about consistency. Like, if you're not going to challenge me with the button inputs, then maybe you should take that away and try something different. Like, maybe I could aim the camera and take a certain way of framing the subject in the shot. I think that'd be kind of cool. Of course, if you're talking about like photographing subjects, you know, there's only so many ways to do it, and I know everybody probably sits there and says like, oh, I want to point and shoot the camera. I'm not saying this game needs it. It's just, I think you need to decide which way you want to take that direction, you know. But it was cute. It was cute. You had plenty of sound effects. The variety of creatures was interesting. And yeah, I don't know. I think this is totally fine. Snaposaurus is the game. Everybody give it a try. I'm going to share the link in the chat here for all of you. How you guys doing? 16 ratings? Okay. You guys are close. There's a lot of time left, so there's no doubt in my mind you guys are going to reach over 20. But yeah, you're close to the threshold, so congrats for that. Your sound designer did everything himself, so he created the sounds too. That's dedication. That's what a sound designer should do. That's excellent. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like people are really enjoying your game. So, pats on the back for sure. All right, we have others. Hold on, I didn't push kids through. I purged that. Octon81. Are you here? I'll queue it up in the bot in a moment. I just want to see them right. I don't want to lose the link. But no, wait, hold on. Hope you don't mind downloading an app. What are you talking about? I can download the exe. I'm fine with that. You guys are supporting Linux. Excellent. Oh, it was my pleasure. Sorry, Amanda Ducci. Amanda Deuce. I appreciate it. And kits as well. Octon81. It's a custom engine, and it wasn't designed with web in mind. It's all mouse drawn? I mean, that's pretty impressive. Just being mouse drawn. If you haven't tried a drawing tablet, I know everybody recommends it, but like, if you don't do the drawing tablets, you're kind of missing out. And if I could just take a moment to like touch on that, I tried to wait out for like, you know, one of those screen tablets. You do have a drawing tablet. You died on me during the jam. Damn it. That sucks. Okay, well, this is just some food for thought for people out there who are still kind of waiting to pull the ripcord on a drawing tablet. You don't need a fancy one with a screen. Although that is much easier to use. It is quite intuitive to use a drawing tablet. I had my fears before I got one, but I actually found one for a decent price secondhand on Marketplace, and I think you guys should try and do the same if you haven't gotten one yet. I got like a nice big fancy one. Paid like $100 for it. And it still works really well. It's got wireless functionality. It just doesn't have the screen, and it still works incredibly well. Like, it takes some getting used to, but you don't have to wait for the fancy screen. Get yourself a tablet and start drawing. That's all you need. Dice Keeper. Hang tight. Uh-oh. One of these. Give me a minute. So for some reason, when I full screen the window, my OBS does not like to show it. Not really sure what that's all about, but I have a way around it. We just keep it in window mode, and then we force it full screen. All right, Dice Keeper. We didn't actually read the description. Let's have a look at your landing page. Dice Keeper is a game based on Farkle, also commonly known as just Dice. You are tasked with reaching a certain point threshold. Once you do, when the new goal is set, you will receive a new collectible die. Each collectible die has special properties that make you stronger. Cool, cool. When the die stop moving, you'll enter a selection phase. In this phase, you'll have to select a valid combination of dice. What do the buttons do? Pass will pass the next turn. Pass and score will pass the next turn. And add points from the turn points. Okay. And add points from the turn points and selected combinations to the main score. Okay, I get it. I get it. Let's have a moment. Is there music? There is sound. We don't have music though, so I'm gonna keep it. Wait, what? I mean, I am using borderless gaming to force the borderless window. But when I force the game into a full screen, when I'm using the Alt-Enter to just use whatever the engine's giving me, it for some reason, the way I have this set up, OBS doesn't want to show it. I'm also not doing a window capture or a game capture. This is a screen capture. So yeah, I don't know. You're not the first game to cause that issue. I'm not exactly sure what it is or why it happens. But that is what is going on. I'm using screen capture. And a exclusive full screen window seems to not render for whatever reason. Okay, so I'm trying to pick a highest point score, so I'm going to go with these 6s. 4. Score and continue. Why can't I continue? Do I have to pick 5? Oh, there's specific combinations I need. Am I not supposed to be able to... Like, if I was to hold these, could I not then roll the other 4? No? Alright, let's see. So if I have a triple of something, or any of these combinations, a lot of random variables at play here. What if I did 2, 3, 4, 5? No? We'll bring up valid combinations. You got dice that like to go up here. Oh, I got a triple. Wait, what? Why am I not getting 2 more dice? One, two, three, four, 5. I don't understand why you gotta give me 1 die in this moment. Like, I feel like if I've submitted what I want from that pile, I had 6, selected 3, and so 3 remained. Okay. But I don't understand why you need to do something like that. Like, I can't hold on to part of the roll. I have to take all or nothing, right? Score and pass would add points to the main score. Let me just see here. So why would I ever want to continue? That doesn't make sense to me. Three, 4, 5. Ooh. So it's a turns thing. And I think you need to do a little more to sort of reinforce that. Like, if I don't quite have the right combination... Hold on. There's no way to hold on to the die and then keep rolling, right? This pass will take me to the next turn. So I'm going to want to score and pass. Continue would bring it back. See, but what I'm saying is, so we score and continue. You take that die, those 3 die away, and then you're giving me the remainder of what's left. And what I kind of want to do is, because I'm holding those previous 3, then rolling the other 3 could potentially give me another another die that I could use in that combination. Then you will roll with 3 die, increasing the change, fail. I don't think I have anything. I could submit a 5, get 50 points. Doesn't really seem worth it. See, what I think part of the issue here that I'm having with everything is that the dice, when it goes in onto the table, the dice don't really roll. They kind of just, they bounce for a brief period, but it doesn't seem like there's much roll to them. Like, I feel like they should be coming in, like somebody's just shook them up and like, you know, really tossed them onto the table. But really, they're kind of just falling. And so it doesn't feel like I'm getting much of a dice roll, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain it. So if I score and pass, woohoo. Let's roll the dice. See, they all kind of just fall flat. And so I feel like there's a predetermined amount. I understand I don't want my turns to reach 0. But okay, let's walk through this step here. So I have 3 5s. Okay? And I can see that 3 5s is going to give me 500 points. So I'm going to redeem those 5. But you're telling me I want to continue so that I don't waste my turn. So I'm going to continue. And now I only seem to have the 3. Which, unless I'm super lucky, getting a 1, I don't even consider that lucky, but a 1 or a 5 are still valid. Otherwise, I have to wait for a triple to show up. And I feel like the dynamic should be something like, I think it's Yahtzee that does it. A lot of dice games do this, but you're allowed to hold on to some of the die and then re-roll a portion of that. And then say you have maybe 2 re-rolls after the second. Now you're forced to sort of tally up your total, right? And that's kind of where my mind goes to when I'm playing this, is I just want to be able to do that, and you're not letting me do that, which I don't think is necessarily a problem as long as that's your intention. But I don't see the point in continuing if there's like a 10% chance I'm going to get a triple. It's probably not like that. I'm just throwing... That number was arbitrary. I'm just trying to make a point. I can't do anything, so I have to pass anyways. I understand that it's like a second chance to get a little extra points, but I feel like you could present more strategy if you gave me a little more control with what I could roll, if that makes sense. I'm not saying I get to choose, but at least the control would be rolling only part of the die and then potentially making a larger sequence work. I should have selected 3, 5, 3 of the 5s plus 1. I mean, sure, but you're not allowing me to like build up any strategy or anything. Like, it's kind of just all based on what numbers are given to me, instead of allowing me to sort of manipulate some of that. I believe there was a die I unlocked or something. I guess that was the last the last round. I've already since failed and restarted. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Wow, look at that. Let's go and continue. See, and there's nothing here in this roll. I want to be able to, like... I'd want to save, like, these 3, and then roll the rest of it. But you won't let me do that. So... yeah, it's terribly unlucky. This one, too. There's nothing I can do with this. But that's what I'm talking about. There's always that random variable, right? You're kind of relying on RNG to sort of dish it out. And that can still happen if the dice... I think I would allow that to happen more if the dice actually tumbled on the table, which it doesn't. Yeah, there's a 5. Woo, 50 points. There's a 1 and a 5. Woo. pass. All right. How long have I been playing this one? I really should have a timer for this stuff. I'm gonna do one more round, and then we're gonna move on to the next. So I see when I hit the continue, it still keeps me on the same turn. I had originally an idea that you hold the button to increase how... Oh, and throw strength. See, that would be a nice addition. I think that could be very satisfying for players to just have that sort of action, you know? Score and continue. So what I'm learning now is that I should just continue to try and draw out as much of the round as possible. Let's see. 5. See, I don't get a chance of scoring more. Yeah, but it's always on the chance that I'm actually going to get something. I guess it's better than losing a turn, but I don't know, man. Pass. Oh. Can I do 4 4s? See, the fact that I get this so often makes it feel like it's not nearly as random as you make it sound. Let's do 1s and 5s. I lose all my points when I press pass. See, that's not how that reads to me. If I press pass, I'm choosing to forego any further points or anything. Like, I should have... I feel like I should be keeping the points. If I choose to pass, I'm choosing not to roll some more. If I'm passing and I have to lose the points at the same time, that's just... It doesn't seem like the right kind of penalty. 5s and 1s. Full 50. Wonderful. Do you really think it's a lack of tutorializing though? Like, understand where the confusion's kind of coming from. Like, I'm not here to lecture anybody, you know, on this sort of stuff, but like, what I'm providing is sort of like a thought process, you know, how I'm feeling in the moment, what my experience is as I'm playing this game. And you could say it's a lack of tutorializing because the player's just not getting it. But I think there's also a different perspective you should take with it, which is how the design is sort of working. If players are not doing what you intended to do, then I think it's a greater discussion on, you know, the design of it and how you can, you know, make that a little more intuitive for players. I will say the terminology between the pass and the we're gonna bring it back up because I already can't remember. So like the terminology here, the pass, the score and pass, score and continue, like you're telling me they're all very similar to each other, and I think you need to make those a little more distinct. If you really want me to just score and continue, then just let me score and continue. I don't understand the need to have to score and pass. Like, other than ensuring that I get the points that I am rightfully deserving of, I don't see why you need to have a second button to also pass when you have one that can do the scoring and pass it the way it should. Like, I don't see the point in having these two buttons. You should just take this one away and leave this. But then just call it pass, because the way I understand pass to be is just, I don't have to roll anymore. I could just take the points I've earned and move on. But you're telling me that's not what that is doing here. I do think that is a little confusing. I have no complaints about this. I think the point screen is totally fine. It's concise for the most part. It's pretty clear. I don't know how much more clear it needs to be honest. And I say there is no explanation that score and pass gives the main score. Score and continue gives the turn score, except the description page. I mean, yeah, but what I'm saying is you don't need two different types of pass options. Like, just take my score and pass. That's all I want. I don't think there should be an option to forfeit all of the points, because I don't understand the purpose of it. Okay. Well, I'm just telling you how I feel playing this game. I mean, you are the developer. You do it as you intend. But I do think you can refine a lot of these elements in a way that makes it more clear and concise, and also very simple. There's minimalist type games that are like this that, you know, I think can still make it more intuitive just simply by using a few different design decisions, such as like color coding buttons. I think that can do a lot. Make your stuff as less wordy as possible, and make sure that the terminology you're using are clear to the user. So like, score and pass or just pass, to me, I think are too similar to each other, and you should probably just relabel the pass button to like forfeit or something. But I do think there is some, you know, choices in here that I think needs just a little more polish and refinement. Yeah, wording I think is very important. It's especially important if that's all you're going to give me as a button, right? So, I mean, that's all I'm really trying to say about this. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think I've made my point. I don't want to, like, mulch over it. Still, congratulations on the submission. I didn't get to participate in this jam. I was a little too busy, so you've already got a game that I don't have, so, you know, congrats for that. Really hope you do well. I think it's a fine contender, good interpretation of the theme. You've only got 11 ratings, maybe 12. Seems to... That stat's a little funny, but yeah, you're on your way. You'll meet the threshold for sure. Thanks for playing. You're very welcome. And I hope it wasn't too critical. I'm just really trying to give you an idea on just. Let me rephrase. I'm trying to sort of explain my thought process. Explain how I'm going through it. You don't have a form or anything for me to fill out, so this is me in the moment just kind of sharing the experience. So I hope that was informative, and I hope it was helpful. And I look forward to seeing further updates if you look to continue the project. Bring it back, and I'd for sure play it again. So that was Dice Keeper by Acton. Accutane. I'm not exactly sure which one it is. I'll share the link here so everybody can get a chance to play. Okay, next in the queue, and actually the last in the queue. If there's anyone still floating around that wants their project to be played, please don't hesitate to share your link. Just type !submit in the chat with your link and it'll be thrown in. So Basic Milky, are you here? Number one card collector. Whoop. There's nothing better for feedback than to see it being played live and seeing the pain points throughout the session. Yeah, I agree. No point in getting hung up on details. Just listen to what users are saying and then interpret it or do as you wish, you know, with that kind of feedback, right? What it's all about. Welcome to Bonk R Us. We are your number one stop for buying booster packs. What are booster packs, you ask? Well, aren't you fun? Yes, you are. Okay, not gonna. It's card collecting. I get it. Collect all 41 cards. WASD, move mouse, camera. So, okay, hold on. WASD's move, mouse is camera, E is interact, I is inventory. Okay. Basic Milky's here. Had to get a drink. You just reminded me I should also drink. So I don't know if I'm going to be the first one to have commented on this, but I think it is important to have screenshots and, you know, some kind of footage of your game on these landing pages. I know we're just looking at the Ludum Dare site, but here on your itch, like, this isn't telling me anything. So I think you should really take some time to touch those up. You've had this out for 4 days, and it looks like you updated it 3 hours ago. I think you should take some time to work on your landing page too. Haven't had much time to update the descriptions and play other games. I mean, you could take what's on your Ludum Dare site page and just paste it over onto the itch, but to not have anything, and I mean, shit, while I'm playing, I could just take a few screenshots. I'm not saying I will, but it wouldn't even take much to just fire the game up, and then if you're on a Windows computer, you can hold Alt, Windows key, print screen, and then it does a quick screenshot. And then you'd have a collection of shots, like, no problem, right? There's ways to do it. Had to fix a performance bug today that was caused by Unity. The shame. Whoa. What was that all about? Oh. Weird. I don't know what's going on with your camera. That's weird. Okay.
Visit the first floor to buy more booster packs.
I don't understand. Why is my view so jittery? No. Now there's like more. Okay. I have the mouse glitch. I don't know if it's much of a... Like, you make it sound like it's unique to my machine. I think that's just the browser container. Like, I think you might need to do a little more to sort of, like, grab the mouse and all that. We can download, I suppose. So what's going on here? Is this the original submission, and then this is your update? I mean, we'll obviously play the updated version. You claim there was a performance issue, so... I don't see an EXE in here. That's the Linux? You should probably label it correctly then. I mean, I see you have the win here on this one, but that's not how it reads to me. Like, you can change the name of it. Just go into the settings, and I would just label it Linux version, Windows version, and then you're done, right? All right. How do I get money?
Looking for cards? Find us at Bonks R Us.
Uh-huh. Oh. You're missing some collisions here. Wow, this is so cool. Having so much fun. Let's try the other job. Zuh. Like there's two others. Walking is healthy. Keep walking, walking. Okay. Oh, wow. That doesn't seem worth it. 3 coins for one single circle?
Wow,
okay.
that was a jump.
We, the people against tall buildings, have decided to put a stop to this tall building. In an attempt to decrease the structural integrity of this building, we will pay anyone who is willing to jump in this circle.
Still jump.
I see that.
Jump. Still jumping. Jump. Still. Wow. Still jump. Still jump. Wow. Jump. Wow. Now jump. Jump.
So they keep referring to jumping, but I'm not jumping.
Wow. Wow. Jump. Jump. Wow. That's still jumping for coins, are we?
Nope. Didn't even start. This is the first time I've seen this bug where you get unlimited money, and I love it. Alright, cool. Hmm? Two minks. Oh, the value just went up? That's not cool. Mr. Number One in a suit, so dapper. Who's this creator you keep mentioning in the cards? Are they like a friend of yours? Or do you have some kind of Discord community that's contributed? Like, will I find other artist rendered cards? It seems like it's all the same person. Okay. I see. You asked people to create cards and gave them appropriate credits. Totally cool. Oh yeah, there's another name. See how quick I can run through all this. You know, it's funny, I play Trading Card Simulator, Trading Card Shop Simulator, I think it's called. It's been a nice little, like, just kind of switch your brain off kind of game. But very quickly, I discovered there was a setting in the menu where you could speed up the cards opening and all of that. You can even, like, have it not even focus on any card of value or anything like that. You could just have it, like, purge through it. I disabled all of that stuff. I didn't want any of it. I could care less. They're not real cards, so I am not going to give any sort of shit for this kind of stuff. The reason I'm bringing that up is not, like, these cards look interesting. I appreciate the art that's in it and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But it's so slow. The way we're drawing the cards out here, like, it's very slow. I mean, even clicking through it, I feel like there could be a little more polish to that, but I get the impression that you guys kind of ran out of time. But like here, if I just like spam my click through, I can get most of the cards done before that first one passes by, so I have so much money. I don't even know what to do with it, really. The fuck did I is there like a binder I can look at? Oh my god, I have so many cards. Why am I getting so many cards? Am I guaranteed all the cards if I just keep buying from this station? And will I know? Will the game actually tell me? Oh, okay. Why can't I full screen it? Not full screen, but zoom into it. I'm viewing the card here. I want to be able to like hover over it or click on it to like see a larger version of it. Honest to God, and maybe I'm the only one that saw this, so I don't know if this like says anything about the kind of person I am, but this card I didn't get a good look at as it was passing off the screen. It just kind of went by, and so in my peripheries I saw it. I honestly thought it was a penis. I thought that these were legs and this was a crotch. And I feel like that is what is intended. Unless that's a complete accident, but maybe I'm the only one that could see it right now. I really thought it was some dude's crotch. That's Mink? Where's Mink? I thought there was a separate card for Mink. I can't be the only one though, like... How does that not look like a crotch to people? Yeah, this is Mink. I think I have all of it. Oh no, there's still 3 cards I'm missing. How do I... Ah, there we go. Wow, the cost is so very low. Oh, excuse me. I'm just standing here, spamming my interact, and spamming my click. Nope, we're still missing it. Am I gonna get it from here? Is this where I should be getting it? Oh, I did get one. Parasite 210, thank you so much for joining. First time chatter.
Visit the first floor to buy more booster packs.
Okay, we got them all. I think that's all of it. I'm telling you, it's a crotch. We just do a quick glance. Does it not look like a crotch? It's gotta. Can't be the only one. Okay. Okay. So that's funny. Escape opens the inventory. Tab opens the inventory. And I opens the inventory. The only way to quit is to Alt F4. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for sharing. I'm not sure what kind of feedback I could provide. Actually, I'm not even sure if you're looking for it. Maybe I should ask first before I start running my mouth. What do you think? 1, 2, 3. Team of 4. I mean, do you have other jam projects? This is sort of like your first time? Oh no. No, it's definitely not. I spoke too soon. I've been part of Ludumdari since 56. This is fortunately just because of timing didn't work out for me, but 56 was my first. And this is what you guys did for Tiny Creatures, hey? Seems like you guys did really well. Anyways, getting off on a weird tangent. I mean, as a card collector kind of game, I mean, like I said, I've been playing a lot of trading card shop simulator, which I know is not fair to compare. But I mean, unfortunately, it is the only thing I have real experience with playing these first-person card games, I guess you could call them. Inscription too, but I don't know if that really counts. I mean, you got the cards. It seems like you had a good system to like pull out, or at least dish out the randoms. Felt like it might have been a little too random. I kind of would have liked different booster packs of various rarities or like sets that I could use. That'd be kind of cool. The way you earn money doesn't feel like it needs needs to be there. It's just a reason to give you money. And then there's like, if I had to think of like what your loop is for the game, like there's not much of a game to it because I'm not doing anything to challenge myself to earn the money. It's just, it becomes a job, which I suppose to an extent it does sort of play into some sort of meta for that, but you're not doing anything to like really challenge me or entice me to do more. Of course, I just got copious amounts of money, which was apparently a bug. So I'm glad I got that, because if I was given the task of actually like having to earn the money to earn all the cards, I would not do it. I would not do it. If it's anything like the rate of 3 coins doing 1 revolution around a post, I would not do it. That being said, I mean, obviously it's a work in progress. I'd like to see if you guys continue the project, what more you intend to do with it. I mean, at least you gave me the binder so I could look at the cards I was given. I think more with that would have been nice. Like I said, looking at a larger version of the card so I could appreciate the artwork and also get a, you know, just blow it up a little more so I could actually read the font. That'd be kind of nice. I appreciated the voice that came in over the intercom, but I didn't think there was enough variety in that. I think you guys could really have leaned into something like that, which really would have, you know, made the world a little more humorous and funny. It would also give me kind of a reward for continuing to play. Like maybe he starts the character over the intercom, maybe they start, you know, it becomes less of the typical message, and then they start, you know, changing what they say and how they're behaving. Maybe they're bored. I don't know. I think you could have some fun with that. But I'm not saying that it needs to be like a trading card sim or anything like that. Although it's very obvious like where you drew inspiration from. It's just, what do those games do that kind of make the first person nature of it work? Well, I can stock shelves, I can, you know, unlock more packs, I can bundle cards, I can furnish the place. None of that is really present here. You know, I'm literally just opening cards, which I think could work if there was more value to those cards and what I could do with them. For now, it was just a card opening sim. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. I want to thank you for sharing it, though. I hope that wasn't too harsh, Basic Milky. Thank you for being here. Let's look. The queue is actually empty now, and I'm looking at the time. I got places to be in like an hour, so I could use that time to get myself going. It's Thanksgiving over here in Canada, so it's a long weekend for us with just lots of time with family and friends. For all of you out there who might be celebrating, happy Thanksgiving. To everyone who jumped in basically after the Koslowski raid. Thank you to Koslowski for the raid, by the way. And thanks to everybody who stuck around. If you guys haven't done it yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the follow. Subscribe if you want, doesn't matter. I'd love to see you guys here for more. I intend to do more streams for Ludum Dare. Honestly, it's been a group effort trying to get people to come out. It seems like the community's kind of suffering a little bit. Like there was a whole culture to it, and lots of people streaming, and I'm not really seeing that these days, which is really sad. But hopefully it picks up later. Okay, so I think we're gonna raid someone. I don't do that too often. Did I say we raid? Because there's a fair amount of you here with me. And just bear with me, because I haven't actually done this before. Raid channel. Oh, they're currently on break. Ooh. I might rate it anyways. Let me just have a look. If I search up Ludum Dari, what comes up? Pixel Prophecy was live. It looks like they're ending their stream. So really, Funbase Alpha is the only one currently. Okay, well, we're gonna go on over, and I'm of course gonna stick around. We'll chat it up with him when he gets back. You guys came to me when I was away, so hopefully you'll also stick around for him. Great channel, so we're gonna check it out. Again, thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys here back for the next one. Bye bye.